Let's talk about whether or not you expect big things out of UPS when it reports results not long from now.
Well, good morning, Dom. So I think the expectations are around $1.90 of earnings per share. We're hopeful for a sizable beat. We think that the stars could be aligning for volumes to be better, for pricing to be better, and costs to be better. And so we're hopeful. However, like you correctly said, the stock is up 46% year to date. A lot of the goodness in terms of what they're printing today and right now is already largely discounted in the stock. I think what's really more important and what we hope to get more information of over the next 6 months by the relatively new CEO, Carol Tomé, who was the former CFO of Home Depot for many years, over a decade. We think that it's really about the longer-term structural margins of the company, the longer-term structural pricing power. That's what's going to propel shares above 200 over time, and we think the potential for that's quite strong. But with respect to the near term and what they're going to print over the next 10 minutes or so, we think we're hopeful for a sizable beat.
Is there a much longer-term, ultra-long-term, secular case to be made for companies like UPS and FedEx, given what we've seen with the COVID-19 pandemic and possibly future healthcare scares coming up in the years to come?
Well, yes, I think there is. I think it's going to depend on these companies' willingness and ability to price appropriately for the capacity that they provide to the market. And it seems like, led by UPS, it seems like they certainly, for the first time in over a decade, have a management team that has a will to actually earn a proper return on their capacity. But just to answer your question a little bit more directly, today e-commerce sales as a percentage of total retail sales is only about 15% of sales. What COVID-19 has done has accelerated that adoption curve exponentially. And so, e-commerce today is called a $600-700 billion market. It's growing at 15% annually every year. It's in our opinion, one of the biggest growth sectors in the world, and UPS and FedEx sit right at the intersection of that. The key is that will they have the pricing discipline to earn a proper return on all that capacity that they're providing? And we think COVID and the new management team at UPS has given them kind of a willingness and a change in their tone in terms of being able to go after some of their pricing power.
We got 20 seconds left here, Amit. What's your favorite stock in the transportation sector?
Well, I mean, UPS and FedEx are dominating our discussions with institutional investors here at Deutsche Bank. I think Union Pacific is one of the highest quality companies in all of industrials, certainly one of the highest quality companies in transport. That stock is now down 0.7% year to date.
Sure.
We would be big buyers of UNP as well.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.